Welcome back, Kevin's Mobile Repair, Lexus LS430. We're doing a radiator today. Pretty simple style radiator, Toyota Lexus style, yeah. All right, so first thing, this is what I do, of course. I take the fan out. Fan's got 3 10mm up at the top and 3 at the bottom. So take the fan out. You have a big connector right here, goes to the main resistor, which is right here. So disconnect that, and then you got a couple little anchor points right here. This is the harness that you get down into the belt area. Just get it up right over here to the side. Remove your upper hose. Got a tension clamp. Correct tool for the job. Taking it off is not so much of a problem. Getting back on will usually leave you a problem, because this has such a large swing. It can open and close that tension clamp all the way. Normal pliers, you have to space it out far enough in order to be able to get this to close, but it will not squeeze tight enough in order to get it over the nipple and everything right here. So that's what that little tool is for. You can finagle it, or you get it part way and then use another pair of pliers that's smaller, squeeze it, get it on. There's a bunch of different ways of doing so, but that is the correct tool to do it. There are 2 brackets up top here, these, which hold the radiator in place, like yay. I took off this cover right here for the engine computer because this fan assembly has a little hook piece that goes right here, so I just got it up and out of the way because it'll sit on there like yay. It was a little bit more of a pain in the butt. I didn't want to break any of the plastic because it's nearly 20 years old, and didn't want to break the plastic. This little stuff right here, trying to take it out, so I just took that off. It's 310s. It moved up and out of the way. Lower radiator hose. Most of the time these little clamps are facing in the downward position, but luckily this is an easy enough one where I took off the upper hose and then, or the upper clamp, and then the whole hose just comes out. You can change it out when you have a whole lot more space. Otherwise, take off that lower valence. More work than what you really want to do. Air filter housing. Same principle with the fan assembly on this side. I just took it out of the way. It's 2 10s, one here, mass airflow sensor connector, Phillips head or 10mm this, and just move it up out of the way. So that way that fan assembly comes out easy. Plus it also gives you enough access to get to the 10s. You can reach around here, go over this, and then this side over here with your right hand 10mm, get down so you can get the fan out. I've seen there's a couple of different ways. You can take the whole fan radiator assembly out if you want, but I prefer to take the fan assembly out. It gives me plenty of room. I can also get to my transmission cooler hoses a whole lot easier. You can take them off on the other end. It's your choice. There's a couple different ways of doing it, but this is just the way that I did it. Don't forget to put your little rubber bumpers that hold the bottom half of the radiator in place. They usually come off of the old radiator when you take it out, so just make sure you switch those out in that process. Going back in, piece of pie, same way. I'll have my little funnel in here, burp out all the air bubbles once the thing's up and rolling, and away she rolls. Now this one failed. This customer already had a new radiator put in. This one failed. It's so stupid. This thing just keeps going, and it doesn't go all the way to lock it down, and it literally pisses out every bit of the coolant right through the drain. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I have no idea what brand this is. Probably one really cheap off-brand, but yeah, that little thing is just literally a year after it just pissing all the coolant out. But we're going back in with a Denso, which is an OEM brand, and I got this the same comparable price that anybody would get at an Advanced Auto, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whichever like that. I know it's designed for the car, made by the same people that make it for Lexus originally. Can't go wrong. But that is my little procedure for doing this. Probably take me start to finish 35-40 minutes total, maybe a little less. The longest thing is going to be burping out the coolant, because I can't do too much to increase that speed. But any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know.